my fourth time trying to film this. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The first thing to talk about. Good job, Rebecca. That's so awesome. He said yes. Good luck from here on out, especially with school and stuff like that. Maybe not just for boy stuff. And that goes for you too, Priyanka. Good luck. I'm forcing you to take the luck. Number 2 to talk about, last week was really insane for me, so I apologize for the really stupid video. I'm afraid to go back and watch it. I really am, because all I remember is that I was rambling and that I'd had like 0 sleep the night before. Last week we had birthdays, and then on either side of the birthdays we had classes, or I had classes anyways, and my sisters had classes on one side of the birthdays, lucky ducks. So I was gone pretty much all week. I ship a lot of things in every fandom really that I ship in. I only ship, lucky for me, so far, in like 3 or so fandoms, and the 3 that I am definitely going to talk about today are the Marvel Universe, mostly Avengers, the Marvel movie universe, that fandom, Homestuck fandom, and the Doctor Who fandom. So I don't actually ship that much in Doctor Who. I don't know why, but it makes it easier to talk about all my ships. The 3 big things that I ship in Doctor Who are Rory and Amy, and Ten and Rose, and then I really ship, this is my OTP that I'm actually going to talk about, 11 and Idris, or Sexy, the TARDIS personified, literally. The reason I ship them is because they really are just perfect for each other. She, whether because she's the TARDIS or because of the process of getting her into the human body, is just as wacky as 11 is. I mean, they're both that way for different reasons. Her because she sees everything, and him because he's seen most things and gone through all that. But they've been together for like a long time, even before that episode. I really want to follow up for that episode. You have no idea how much I want Neil Gaiman or Stephen Moffat or someone to come back and give me a follow-up for that episode. The desire and need in my heart right now is reaching insane levels. The next fandom will be the Marvel, mostly movie universe fandom. The reason they're separate is because the movies don't always cover everything that's in the comics, whether we want them to or not. I ship a lot of things for the movie universe, and it's hard to explain. So I'm just going to start. I ship Frost Iron, or Tony Loki, whichever name you want it to go by. Loki and Darcy, Tony and Pepper, Clint and Natasha, and then my OTP is Science Boyfriends. Is it not obvious? If you put Bruce and Tony in a room, they're sort of going to balance each other out. Tony brings Bruce out of his shell a bit, Bruce brings Tony back to Earth a bit, and somehow they become human when they're in the same room. Plus science, and drunk science, and other things. The last thing I'm going to talk about is the Homestuck shipping. Hussy is a jerk. Just warning you, if you ever go look Homestuck up, Hussy is a jerk. And you will cry at least once. Whether from the fan fiction or the actual comic, there will be tears, and they will be your tears. Good tears. Fangirl tears. Fanboy tears. Both. I have a list. Not as long a list as I probably should have if I remembered all my ships, but it's still a list. Here are some of my Homestuck ships. Dave and Jade, Solix and Jade, Airden and Carcat, Dirk and Roxy, Rose and Kanaya, Equius and Dirk, Wayward Vagabond Vagabond, both. And Postmaster, Parcel Mistress. I keep forgetting their names. I'm a horrible person. Jade and Epida, Dave and Terezi, John and Rose, Dirk and Jane, and Airden, Beffrey, and Solix. That last one is all three of them together, just so you know. Just putting that out there. And whether it's part of the vlogging, this collab that's watching this, or outside, a lot of you probably haven't actually read Homestuck, or you hate it, or whatever. Bear with me as I explain why I really enjoy Solix and Jade together. Solix is not good at keeping himself healthy. I don't remember if this is mostly the fandom's perception of Solix or if it's actually canon, but in everything that I've read about this period, it's always Jade is there as a huge help to keep Solix from being a stupid butt face and dying. A bit of background for her: she was pretty much raised by a dog on an island by herself, so she doesn't have human interaction down to a T. And I think having Solix be that sort of person who pulls back and allows her to move forwards, I guess, I think that would work out well. I don't know what it is. In my head it works out. I think that's actually it. So Priyanka, I will definitely see you Friday. I know that for sure. And Rebecca, later today or tomorrow is your video. So I'm gonna go edit, and hopefully everything will work out. And yeah. So bye.